nothing can stop the choir from doing what they do, and it's a very powerful thing.
My dad and my mom, they were like, why don't you just try it? Like, you kind of did it in middle school, like, just give it a try. And I was like, you know what? Okay. And then I just ended up loving it. And I could not imagine my high school without the 4 years of choir. Like, I really can't.
All of the speakers from the group itself had just went on and on about the family and community it created, which proved to be true throughout the next 4 years.
I did not think I'd be in choir for 4 years at all, actually. I was like, oh, my voice is so bad. I was pretty reluctant, but then first period, freshman year, first class, I remember just meeting a couple great people.
Singing gives you a sense of community with people around you. Like, it's the same thing that a team sport does. It gives you a sense that we're all trying to accomplish one thing. And I don't know, LT Choir does a great job of making everyone feel, no matter your skill level, feel like they're important to the group sound.
I did think I'd do choir for all years, but it was up in the air because I knew I wanted to do both choir and orchestra, and LT made sure that I was able to do whatever I needed to explore all of those, and LT Choir just really was my calling.
It's a very supportive community. The only thing you do is support each other, and it teaches you how to, kind of meet new people, engage with new people, engage with different voices. And
I mean, I do love to sing, but the community definitely is what got me to continue throughout the 4 years at LT.
Music has always been a very calming and relaxing thing for me, and choir is just like the best way to do that, more than even just listening to music. Singing music is better.
I just love the way that music brings people together. There's nothing like it.
It really gave me confidence in my voice.
I really enjoyed the choir family, and once I was there, I knew I wanted to stay.
Singing is really an emotional connection to the people you're around.
The power of teamwork and working together to all create this message.
I just love the environment.
It's just a great thing to actually sing with other people. It's an experience that you can't really get anywhere else.
Every teacher that I met in choir was just really supportive and inspiring and just really nice.
The community around people that are in choir, it's so great. Like, everyone's so committed and everyone's so understanding.
You should join choir because it's fun, and all the people there are very inclusive and very friendly.
It's a stress reliever for me.
It's really perfect for waking me up physically and socially, a lot more than any other academic class could do.
What made it really like a look forward to in my day was that I'd be able to spend it with the 40 plus kids who I've gotten to know over these 4 years, and I get to spend time with them, and we all get to do something that we love to do. And it's the family community of having those kids, because no matter who they are, even if you're not like their best friend forever, like, you still are able to enjoy being in a room with them and engaging with them.
It's a really beautiful thing when like just so many people can come together to like just make art.
It's really the people, and just there were no other classes like it. There were no other classes that you could take with 40 other people where you're singing and working on stuff as a huge group. It was just very different, and I really enjoyed it.
Singing in choir really taught me how to work with others and really be a part of a team, which has helped me in a job, working with others and collaborating, and also going to college and trying to meet with people from all over, because choir attracts people from all walks of life and all different interests.
That we'll never get to sing in a group like we did at LT again. Like, it will never be the same, and that is absolutely true, and that taught me to really savor the moment.
I feel like I've also learned like life lessons.
I need to know my part so I don't let down my friends and my comrades in choir. That's something that really stuck with me. It's the idea of teamwork and being able to, help out others in any way I can.
No matter what kind of day or week or month or year you're having, there is always a place where someone is like you.
It's just like teamwork, and how, because it is a choir, no one voice is more important than the other. And then it also taught me a lot about just friendship and being together, since all of us grew so close.
I did not grow up a singer, really, and I really found that's actually what I enjoy the most.
You know, if you're not that good at something, like, just give it a chance. Like, just keep going at it.
I also learned a lot like about music theory and music from all around the world.
Singing and theater has really taught me that you can form a community and a group that you're not going to find anywhere else, because it's really just a unique experience. You can have fun with very different people. I had really good friends in choir, but then there's also like, you talk to people you would never talk to outside of choir, and sort of had still a level of connection because you're singing together and trying to accomplish a goal.
I thought I knew everything about singing, and I learned way more about how our voice actually works, how to make my voice sound better in different styles of music.
It taught me about community. It taught me about just my voice. It taught me a lot with acting. It taught me how to project myself, how to audition for solo.
You're singing, which is I mean, it's scary for some people, and it's like there's a lot of people in choir who probably are self-conscious that they don't have the best voice, but they just want to like blend in with the choir. But being supportive to everyone, I know that helped me a lot. Like I said earlier, I didn't think I really had the best voice going into choir, but the teachers and the students around me were always so supportive.
Me now being in a music program at Berklee College of Music, it has kind of excelled me through this first year. And it was during my midterm finals, and it was exactly what we had been doing all throughout senior year for my midterm and ear trading. It was really funny.
You're a part of something that's like bigger than yourself, which I feel like is really important. And
I tell kids to not doubt yourself and what you want to do. A lot of people will try to tell you what they think you should do or what level of classes they think you can handle, but really you're the only one who knows that about yourself. So don't doubt yourself and don't limit yourself based on what other people think.
If you need just one creative art to graduate, just throw in choir your first semester, and you may fall in love with it, you may not, but you'll have that credit over with, and you can then decide. I feel like once you join choir, you want to stay in choir.
If choir is something that interests you at all, even the slightest bit, then take it, because you have no idea where it could take you. I had no idea really what choir was about. I just knew it was singing and I liked music.
Don't take your high school years for granted. Go out and actually engage in school activities and engage in your choir activities. Being a part of clubs and activities is actually going to enhance your high school experience.
If there's any part of you that just loves to sing and wants to sing a little better, wants to have an easy community at the beginning of college, even during this pandemic, I would really encourage you to join choir.
You have to make your decision based on what you want to do.
One piece of advice is to just not only look at classes that you think would help you academically, even though those are really important, but LT is a great chance to be able to explore and try new things and figure out what you want to do. And choir is a great way to do that because you meet all different types of people. There are people who do sports, there's people who are very artistic, and people all in between who are all involved in choir. And it's a great way to meet new people and to be able to try many different new things.
My advice for anyone coming in is to just go for it. And once you're there, you're gonna love it.
It teaches you a lot about confidence. So just please cherish every second of it.
Keep doing choir. You're gonna enjoy doing something that you love in every year of your high school experience.
Singing is cool, singing is fun, and trust me when I say that girls like guys who sing. So that is not something you really need to worry about.
I think that if you have ever thought about singing or think someone has told you you have a good voice, even though you might not believe it, then you should give it a try for sure. And you'll find a great community.
Do what you enjoy. There are always going to be people that say that you're not doing what you should be doing. There are always going to be those people. So I would say do what you like. If you like singing, if you enjoyed choir, keep doing it. Keep chasing what you enjoy doing, and that will overall make your high school career much more enjoyable.
Do what makes you happy and what you're passionate about and what you love to learn. Don't worry about maybe the difficulty of the classes or how many of this class you're taking or another class. Just do what's maybe best for you, and just keep your best interests at heart.
I'll remember choir. I'll remember the friends that I made in choir. I'll remember the teachers for sure. Shout out to Miss Lida, Mr. Music, Dr. Hartley. And I'll remember how choir made me feel. It's a good time, and I don't think that I'm going to experience something like that ever again in my life.
Everybody needs a happy place, and everyone needs a class during school where they can just relax a little bit. And for me, that was choir, and even if it's not choir for you, you need to find it, and I hope you do.
You never know what you're going to get out of a class, and it will surprise you, and it's very worth it to try.
That everyone could do choir for 4 years, no matter what your schedule was.
LT especially really pushes you to be your best and to challenge yourself. And I always was thinking, oh, I could do choir, or I could take an extra AP, or I can take more credits. I felt that choir was more fulfilling because it was a different kind of challenge and a different kind of enrichment that gave me a chance to do something fun while still working really hard.
I am taking, an AP class right now, and I'm doing honor classes, and it actually doesn't get in the way.
It's a common, misconception that you can't really do a bunch of hard classes and take an elective such as choir, but that's really not true. There's a lot of people that are taking very tough classes, a lot of APs, a lot of tough college level classes, and they're still finding time to fit not one but two choir classes in. And I even took those two, and I took an improv elective my senior year. So
honestly, LT has so many fun electives and activities that you couldn't possibly take all of the ones you're interested in.
Choir is definitely something that's worth having in your schedule, and your counselors will work with you to make sure that you can fit it in your schedule.
For me, choir was just a priority that I wanted to take, and so I made my schedule work around it, so I never really felt like I was missing out on other things.
You literally can have it all. I did band and choir all 4 years, and I graduated with every requirement needed plus more. Talk to your counselors. They want to help you.
But some of my favorite memories are going to summer school, and it made my school year a lot easier, it made my workload a lot easier, and it let me take choir and orchestra and what I wanted to take, so it's absolutely worth it.
It was also just a fun summer activity to do and not have the stresses of other classes, and I could just really focus on that one.
And honestly, summer school classes are kind of easier than the regular.
Was in orchestra, tennis, and lacrosse, Save Promise Club,
the Aviation Club, Star Wars, culinary,
choir board, social action club, and interact club.
I have 3 cats playing video game, jazz band, a cappella club, karate.
Tons of theater. Yeah, I was a writer. I did theater, improv, worked through high school.
Acapella club, a lot of soccer, tennis.
I'm a dancer, theater, future healthcare professional.
Band, all 4 years. ASL club, theater.
WLTL, LT radio station, Model UN, Acapella club, School of Rock, where I play guitar, piano, voice, percussion, theater.
Cross country, theater, orchestra throughout high school.
The acapella club, paint and crochet, guitar lessons.
Soccer, volleyball, musicals, acapella club, big math and science guy.
Latin club, badminton.
Track and field team, and golf. I do theater, drums, guitar, and piano.
Join choir!
Please join choir. It's the best thing ever.
The world could use a lot more of people coming together to be a part of something bigger than themselves.
It was the best part of my high school. So